All right, so if you're a researcher, you know just how important your visuals are, right? They have to be professional. But what happens when the very tools that are supposed to help us, like AI image generators, actually create a brand new headache? Well, today, we're going to tackle that exact problem head-on with a solution that is, honestly, a total game changer.
Yeah. Does this look familiar? You've just used some amazing AI tool to get the perfect image for your paper or your presentation, like this beautiful, complex molecular structure here. And then you see it, that little watermark, just sitting there in the corner, totally killing the clean, professional vibe. It's such a small thing, but man, it can make a really bad impression.
Okay, so let's really break this problem down. We're all using these incredible AI tools, right? Let's call one something fake but relatable, like Nano Banana Pro. And this thing is a beast. It creates these stunning, high-quality visuals, molecular structures, lab setups, you name it. The output is just, wow, genuinely impressive.
But of course, there's a catch. These amazing visuals almost always come with a mandatory watermark. And that forced branding can make your carefully put-together presentation look, well, a little unpolished. It almost looks like you're just using stock photos, and that can really take away from the seriousness of your work.
Just picture it. You're at a huge conference, about to present your groundbreaking research. Your poster's packed with data, everything needs to be crystal clear. And the last thing you want is some distracting logo in the corner of a key image, making all your hard work look, well, kind of amateurish. Or what about this? You're in a high-stakes lab meeting, you're presenting your latest results. Your PI, your colleagues, they're all zeroed in on the data you're showing in these petri dishes. And that little watermark? It's just a visual speed bump, pulling everyone's focus away from what actually matters, your science.
So naturally, you think, okay, I'll just fix it myself. But as any researcher knows, you're always short on time. And the manual fixes, they are a massive waste of time you just don't have.
I mean, what are your options, really? Firing up Photoshop to painstakingly try and clone stamp that logo out of every single image? Ugh. When you've got a deadline looming, that's the absolute last thing you want to be doing. And even worse, you could actually end up degrading the quality of the image in the process. And this really lays it out perfectly. The old way, the traditional way, is a slow, painful crawl. It's manual, it's tedious, and it can even hurt your image quality. But what if there was a better way? A kind of rocket ship that's instant, automatic, and keeps the quality of your image absolutely perfect.
But hold on, there's an even more critical issue here, and that's data privacy. Think about it. A lot of those quick online watermark removers, they make you upload your images to their servers. Now, if you're working with sensitive, unpublished, or maybe even proprietary conceptual data, uploading that to some random third-party server, that is a massive security risk.
But what if I told you there's a tool that solves every single one of these problems? A tool that's not only free, but completely private and mathematically precise. Seriously, it's the perfect little addition to any researcher's digital toolkit.
So this is the solution, and check it out. It directly answers every single problem we just talked about. First off, it's 100% free. It is lightning fast, and you can even process a whole batch of images at once. The removal isn't some blurry AI guess. No, it's mathematically precise. And maybe the most important part? It is 100% private. Your files never ever leave your computer.
So how is all this possible? Well, it's not magic, it's just some very, very clever math and programming. Let's take a quick peek at the tech that makes this tool so effective and, more importantly, so trustworthy for scientific work.
Okay, so the core of this whole thing is an algorithm called reverse alpha blending. Now, this is not your typical AI eraser that's just guessing what the pixels should be. A better way to think of it is like a sound engineer perfectly removing a specific background hum from a recording. It performs a precise mathematical calculation to figure out the original pixel values that were there before the watermark was ever added. The result? A perfect, clean, lossless restoration.
And here is the key to the whole privacy thing: client-side processing. All that means is that the entire operation, all that complex math, it all happens right there inside your web browser. Your images are processed in your computer's local memory, its RAM, and are never ever sent to an external server. So your conceptual work, your unpublished data, it all stays completely secure.
All right, so what does this actually look like in practice? Let's just walk through how ridiculously easy it is to plug this into your daily workflow. We're talking seconds here, literally. It is a super simple three-step process. 1.
You just drag and drop your image, or hey, a whole folder of them, right into the browser. 2, the algorithm does its thing instantly. No waiting in a queue, nothing like that. And 3, you download your clean, ready-to-use files. It even zips them all up for you if you do a whole batch. It really is that simple.
So let's see it in action. Here's a super common lab visual, a physical molecular model. You see the watermark before, and after a single click, boom, it's gone. Perfectly. No weird artifacts, no blurriness, just a clean image. Okay, but what about something a little more complex? Look at this incredibly detailed microscopic image. I mean, the background is just a riot of color and texture, and yet, the tool handles it without breaking a sweat. The removal is totally seamless.
And let's do one more, a microfluidic chip. Even with these subtle gradients and reflections in the background, the removal is flawless. This is that mathematical precision we were talking about right here in action.
And this quote really just nails it, right? It's ideal for quickly prepping a batch of images for your next lab meeting or conference poster. This tool was pretty much built for the busy researcher. It turns what used to be a tedious chore into a super quick, one-click task.
So I'll just leave you with this question. Your research is professional, it's meticulous, it's world-class. Don't you think the visuals you use to present it should be too? It's really time to get rid of those distracting watermarks for good. You can go try this amazing tool for yourself right now. It is 100% free. Just follow the link down in the description below to get started. Go get back to creating and let your science really shine.